a complaint without a victim, a case without any wrongdoing, a persecution even after proved innocence. Yes, false rape allegation. This truth was suppressed and buried by the Hindu-phobic and Hindu-missing elements along with their militant media outlets for 15 years and going to dig out and present to all today. In 2010, a false rape allegation was made against the Supreme Court of Hinduism, a claim that shocked the entire world because this case still remains the only instance in the history where no victim of rape has been mentioned. Even the police registered the complaint under section 376 of Indian Penal Code. Despite there being no name of the victim or even a suspicion, the word rape itself is not there, the police have took this complaint. Instead of closing the case as there was no victim, the police officials made advertisements publicly calling people to come and make statements against the Supreme Court of Hinduism, and even publicly they mentioned the bribe and the monetary compensation. However, not a single person responded to their appeals. Despite all that, the police officials illegally arrested the Supreme Court of Hinduism on 23rd April 2010. For next 54 days, he was subjected to several physical and mental tortures. After all this, the police submitted the memo status report to the High Court of Karnataka, saying there is still no witness against the Swami Nithyananda. But there was no acknowledgement from the police about the protracted duration of the proceedings and the abuse of power, which violates many international human rights standards. However, the court have blasted the police that they cannot torture Supreme Court of Hinduism without a witness. So the court have granted the bail, but with meaning condition. His right to travel and his right to speak freely was denied. It was only after this the false rape accuser was created and attached as a witness for this false case to persecute Supreme Court of Hinduism through this lawfare. The same false accuser with the same false allegation in US as well. But 10 years back itself, the Ohio Southern District Court have verified all these evidences and exonerated the Supreme Court of Hinduism on this false rape allegation. Not only that, they have penalized this same false accuser of almost $500,000. Despite this ruling being issued 10 years ago, the Supreme Court of Hinduism still continues to face the persecution and the lawfare. But this deep state media, the Hindu-phobic and Hindu-missing media elements, twisted all these truths and continue to spread their hate propaganda against the Supreme Court of Hinduism. Understand, your manipulation cannot affect the global Hindus. That is why they still supporting and standing for the Supreme Court of Hinduism and his mission, Kailasa. DOT.